Okay. 80s time, baby. So yeah, chat. There's another like one final story that I want to tell you guys, or yeah, kind of a story I suppose that I want to tell you guys. But I'll tell the story as I'm playing Hades, because yeah, I think that being able to tell the story while playing Hades is something that will be optimal, right? It'll give me something to talk about, and I can also kind of like take my mind off of only hard focusing on getting through the different levels and whatnot. So let's play. Let's do this. Okay, perfect. We don't have anything to do here.
Let's see.
Yeah, because we still need 500 for that upgrade. And then I don't think we have any NPCs we need to talk to. No, I don't care about that. Okay, cool. We're chilling. We're chilling. Wait, did I think I heard something. Someone say something? I thought I heard a voice. Oh, by the way, let me update my go to hold on. Let's go to game Hades. Has it been changed? I hope it's been changed. Fog, okay. Okay. My OBS and my stream is updated. Awesome. Continue. Let's go. We're gonna go here. Hello, you. How's it going, buddy? Nah, okay. We're chilling. We're good to go. Escape.
All right, one more time.
One more time? More like 5,000 more times because this game is very tricky to deal with.
Good, good.
Okay, Aphrodite.
You're going to love it on Olympus, little
Hello,
goblin.
mommy.
The air is beautiful and brisk, the gardens lush, the feasting plentiful. Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
Damn, I mean that's kind of insulting, but you're way too good looking. I can't take offense to that. Inflicts weak. Yeah, going with that. Nice, fog. All right, I get a key here.
More trouble.
Ooh, sexy. I hate these crystals so much. They're not difficult, it's just that they're very annoying whenever... So if you're focusing on other enemies, they can catch you off guard. Somehow given Cerberus 10 nectars? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I honestly, like... Nectars are definitely useful, right? Like, I see the value in them, but I think that right now, it is not my #1 priority. Like, there are other things that I need more than nectar.
You've met Aphrodite, no? She likes beguiling others with her charms, but her intentions with you, I believe, are pure. You'll find our strengths are complementary.
Sounds great, Athena. Let's do this. Let's take it. I don't really use my attack that much, but...
That is an ominous-looking portal on the ground right there.
Minus 21 health to descend. I'm gonna say no. I'd rather not lose health. I don't even know what that portal does. I've never seen it before. Nice. Ooh, that was so clean. I do not know what the heck chaos is, so... Stop running away from me. Ooh, that was clean. That was a nice kill. Alright, max HP up. Let's do it. Good. I hate these pots.
Just in time.
Good. Nice. Okay. Max life. I want more of the dark crystal stuff because I need 500 for an upgrade.
Use the fountain to get out of here. No getting out without a drink.
Ooh, okay, so Zeus or that? I think we'll go for this upgrade, right? I feel like it's very beneficial. Ooh, but I don't know. Zeus is also a very nice upgrade. Let's go Zeus. Let's go Zeus.
You lads again, huh?
Oh, I hate these explodey guys. And I hate how they have a shield going on. I really like the, there's that one buff that makes it to where you deal a heavy amount of damage against shields. Ooh, I took that literally right to the face. But yeah, whatever that one upgrade is, I think it might be...
By that Nyx, the night goddess. Is that correct, nephew? Well, I suppose she's closest to a queen as your lord fathers like to find down there. I tried to match him up with some more wholesome types, but no, and here we are.
Alright, so you were playing Matchmaker, I see. Okay. I see you, uncle. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, who was it? Was it Hephaestus that gives you that buff to where you deal more damage against shields? I'm not entirely sure. I suppose we take the epic, right? We take the electric shot. Might as well, right? Alright, let's do this. Oh, there's one somewhere here. Easy. Easy. Easy.
Idiot.
Don't call me an idiot. Come on, Zacharias. Be nice. But if you're calling them an idiot, then you're 1000% correct. How many of these dudes spawn? Nice. Ow. These guys dash really fast. Ooh, clean. Alright, where are we going? That is gold, and then this one is Karen. I only have 76 gold. I don't think that's really enough to buy anything from Karen, so... more gold it is. Might as well. Nice. Nice. Oh, wait, so there's, like, specific timing. I lost quite a bit of life there. A lot of HP. Ooh, do I want a key or do I want gems? Probably key. Probably key. Let's do it. Anyways, chat, I want to tell you guys a story. God, these crystals piss me off. Fuck. I want to tell you guys a story here. Ooh, this one is good. I like this one. Alright, so I'm a part of, you know, multiple different Discord servers, right? And one of the Discord servers that I'm a part of, it is one that, you know, basically it's for a content creator that I follow, that I really enjoy watching their content. And, you know, I really like vibing with the community, right? And, you know, they have a channel that is specifically kind of meant for discussions of anime, right? Nice. Okay. Ooh, yep. This is the one. This is the one that I love. Breaching Skewer. I love this one.
Extra pointy.
Perfect. So, there's a Discord server that I'm a part of, and, you know, they have an anime channel where you can discuss anime, you can discuss manga, all that sort of stuff. And so, you know, sometimes I like to chat in there, and I like to, you know, just talk about anime that I like, manga that I like and recommend to other people. And, you know, I sometimes like to kind of have these discussions with certain, you know, individuals about, oh, what's some good anime to watch, what's some enjoyable shows to experience, right? And so there was this one day, right? There was this one day I was just hanging out, chatting in the well, okay, so here's what happened. Okay, was hanging out, chatting in the Discord, right? And I saw that there was a message in the anime channel, right? Oh, there I am. Okay, I didn't see my character for a quick second. What is this item? Does it give me HP? It does. Okay. So I think we buy one of these two, and then we buy this one right here.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Why, hello, Cuz. Odd that we're running into one another here. Among the wares of my professional associate, I mean. Must be some sort of clerical mistake.
Surely it is, Hermes. Okay, Hyper Sprint is good. I think it's a very useful ability, but this one does give me HP recovery, and I do like it.
That's Godspeed, all right.
There we go. Alright. Basically, I am in this Discord server, and someone,
Do your Olympian relatives know the real reason you've been trying to escape?
I mean, who wouldn't want to try to escape? It's literally the place where I have a ridiculously dumbass father, right? Who won't let me leave or explore or have any freedom.
I'll get around to that in due time. Their family. They'll understand, no doubt.
Surely.
You're in over your head, you idiot. You'll fray what bonds are left between Lord Hades and those ingrates on Olympus.
Well, the fact that you call them ingrates, that's probably the issue. Probably the issue. So yeah, chat, there was this one person that posted in the anime channel on Discord, right? And they said, I don't understand why Rent-A-Girlfriend is getting so much hate. Like, why do people think it's a bad series? Why do people think it's a bad anime, bad manga, whatever? Now, here's the thing. I have not watched Rent-A-Girlfriend, right? I have not read the manga either. I refuse to touch that franchise at all. The reason why is because I've heard many things about Rent-A-Girlfriend that basically are just like really, really not so great things, where it's like when you learn about the story, you kind of think to yourself, shit, I do not want to experience it, right? It's definitely one where it has a lot of flaws and it has a lot of really dumb things about it that, you know, when you hear about it, you're like, why the hell is this a story? You know, and this is not a good story is kind of the conclusion that you come to. So I've heard a lot of negative things about the anime, about the manga, and I'm just like, it does not seem like a story that I would have fun with and that I would enjoy. So yeah, basically I choose purposefully to not consume any of that series, right? But I think that I have enough knowledge about Rent-A-Girlfriend to discuss it and talk about it with other people. And so I replied to this person in the channel, and I said, you poor, naive soul. The fact that you don't know what is wrong with Rent-A-Girlfriend, it means that you are blissfully ignorant, right? You don't have all the information, you don't have all the knowledge, you don't really understand the issues that anime, that the manga has. And so, you know, after I responded, there was, I think, at least one, maybe two other people in the Discord who jumped in on the conversation, and they started talking about it. I remember there's this one person that, you know, I'm gonna refer to them as Banana, right? Because their username on Discord, they had a banana emoji, right? So they had this banana emoji, I'm gonna call them Banana. They jumped into the conversation, and they started explaining different things that were bad about Rent-A-Girlfriend. They started talking about the plot, the story, everything, and they explained, like, okay, this happened, this is not a good thing, right? It's a really, really dumb, stupid thing that happened. And, you know, they were giving out all these reasons. And, you know, I was kind of like watching the conversation go by, and I was, you know, monitoring it all. And eventually, I decided to kind of like step in, right? And I kind of just decided to basically provide my own thoughts, my own opinion. And I started talking about how Rent-A-Girlfriend, in terms of it being a romance anime, is not a good romance anime. And the story overall is just a really dumb, shitty story that someone came up with, right? And basically my stance on Rent-A-Girlfriend is that it's an anime that is really, really garbage, really trash, but that's not to say that a person out there is not able to watch Rent-A-Girlfriend and enjoy it, right? People out there are able to watch trashy, dumb, stupid TV shows and movies and anime, and they're still able to enjoy it. But I think that there's this moment where you as a human being, you have to realize, like, okay, what I am watching in front of me is bad. It is horrible. It is trash. It is garbage. It is terrible. But I like it, right? Like, that's kind of the stance that you have to take. That's the realization you have to come to, right? Where it's like, I know that what I'm watching is bad, but I like watching it because it is so bad, right? Now, the thing is, with this particular individual, they decided to kind of buckle down and go into like this very argumentative defensive mode, where they chose to take the stance by saying that Rent-A-Girlfriend, in fact, is not a bad anime. It is actually a good anime that doesn't deserve all the hate that it gets. And I don't know. In my personal opinion, everything that they said, I very much disagree with it. And there's actually some stuff that they said that I took a screenshot of certain comments that they made, and I wanted to show them to you guys. So maybe, like, you know, if I die on this run, I can pause the game and show you guys very quickly. But yeah, it was like I had this conversation with this person, and every single moment that passed, I felt like I was losing brain cells because of how moronic they were and how dumb that they sounded. And yeah, like, none of the points that they made were valid points, and it was just like, yeah, them being very ignorant and very, very, like, you know, I would say arrogant about the whole thing, right? And then, you know, there's one thing that I'll talk about afterwards, right? I'll when I show you guys the screenshots, I'll you know, show you guys what I'm talking about. Basically, when you learn who this person is and you learn like what things that they like in terms of anime, in terms of manga, and just like, you know, movies, TV shows, media, whatever, when you learn more about this person, you begin to realize like, oh, they have really, really shitty opinions and really shitty you know, takes with their enjoyment of anime and manga and whatever. Like, they have some specific anime and manga that they like, which are like, I would say objectively, they are truthfully, factually garbage anime and manga, but they like them and they defend them. And it's like, when you realize that, you start to understand, oh, this is why this person, they sound like they are so negative IQ and so like brain dead, you know? But yeah. In any case, let's get into this fight, shall we? Let's stop stalling. Ooh, I took that hit directly.
Have some of this.
Ow.
Bastard.
Ow.
Pin him down. Eat this.
Oh, this attack. Ow.
Blood and darkness.
Can you leave me alone? Ow. There we go. There we go. We got it.
Got you that time, Meg. Some darkness.
Yeah, let's do this. Please give me a heal. I desperately need it.
Don't mind me, Father.
Nah. I don't think I need any of this. I can continue on.
Broke out of Tartarus.
I think I would rather save my coin for, rather save it for Karen later on, if I can. Alright, let's get some gold, baby.
McGregor's. See you.
I took some damage from that. I hate the Medusa heads. There we go.
What do we have here?
3 gold. Okay, Hermes or the pomegranate.
Moving right
Let's
along.
check. Let's see if Hermes gives us anything good. Wait, that still hit me? Good. Ah. Oh my lord.
Boss, you probably caught yourself thinking, Hermes sure is quick, so how come it took so long for him to show up in the first place? Well, I'm afraid that's not for you to know. But it's not because I was late. Not late for anything.
Let's do it. Maybe the pomegranate was the better choice there, but... I hate the fire so much. There we go.
In the name of Hades.
There we go. Alright, Ares or Karen? Let's go.
I'll take it.
Probably not that worth, to be honest, but whatever.
Care to provide me any insight as to just what sort of hideous monstrosity awaits me over on the next infernal island, Charon mate?
I'm sure he will say something very profound.
That bad, huh? Hello, Witch's Circle. Let's do this again sometime, all right?
Let's not.
Again, as ever, Zag. Now you keep at it like you have been, and I bet we'll all be hanging out up here in no time flat. I'm with you all the way.
Here you are, Dionysus. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, okay. An explosive that bursts into festive fog. Okay, sure, why
I'm
not?
sure Lord Uncle Zeus won't mind.
Surely he won't. Let's see. Is there another boat that I'm missing? Doesn't look like there is. Let's go. Enemies. Doko. Nice. Okay. So we have Karen, we have a pomegranate. We have max HP. Let's go for Karen. Let's see what Karen has. Maybe he has something good to offer. Ooh, okay. Artemis is not bad at all.
Good. Should help keep me going.
A shrewd expenditure of wealth is sometimes all that stands between a victory and sore defeat. Isn't that right, cousin?
Ah, so she's cousins with Karen. Interesting. Either that or with Zagreus. Hmm. Let's take it. Because the thing is that I still have my Death Defiance, so it would have, like, me choosing that upgrade, it would not have given me an extra Death Defiance. It would have just given it sort of a, like, a minor upgrade. The heads. Nice. Ah. Come on. Good. There we go. That was a long fight. Very, very long. But we did it.
Heads down. Right.
Plus 100. Let's go. Alright. Next area.
Take me up.
Okay.
Slay some heroes then.
Elysium is an area that I'm not the biggest fan of, but we'll do it.
Out of my way.
Alright, come over to me. There you guys are. Ah. Good.
Rot.
I don't know what rot is, but we'll see. Nice, okay.
You can't stop me.
Hmm. Sure,
Yeah,
charging
that's it.
skewer. Ooh, okay, okay. I see how that works. Alright, Anubis or Max Life? Probably... Yeah, I think we go for Anubis. We do need more gold. More gold means more upgrades for us. Okay, what just hit me?
Level 3 army.
Okay, nicely done. Nice. Okay, free gold. Alright. I'll take the pomegranate because, yeah, the floors with 2 upgrades, they're not bad. It's just they can be kind of tricky with very powerful enemies, you know? Ah, I thought I dodged out of that. There we go.
Think you can stop me?
What? Hello? Can I dodge? Ooh. Okay.
The power of the gods.
Hmm. You know, I think that if I get to one of those statues where you can, basically where you're able to remove one of, like, the kind of buffs that you have, I think I'll take that opportunity, right?
Further battle.
I'll take the opportunity, and I'm gonna remove the one where it says if you hold down your special, it deals more damage, but it decreases your range.
Short one. It's a low blow, sir. I thought you were the big honorable type.
You mock my sense of honor. Common tactic. Now prepare. Watch yourself.
Wait, that actually hit me. Ooh, wow, that got me. I thought I dashed through it.
That's it. Good. Beware.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Ah.
Enough. Well fought.
Oh,
In
interesting.
comparison to that of the champion of Elysium. I expect you'll soon see for yourself.
Interesting. Okay. I thought that I would actually have to get his health bar all the way down. So I really, really hope this is the end of the fight, because if it's not, then I feel like there's a very, very, very high chance I'll die.
I beat the Bull of Minos. My reward. Olympus, I accept this message.
Hmm. Let's do it. This seems like a very powerful legendary upgrade.
More bright swords. I think not. More coming. That one's regenerating.
All right, nice.
Grant me strength.
Hmm.
I can do this.
262. Let's go for it. Let's go for Karen. Buy a power up. Okay. So I'll buy this, and then I wonder what's inside here.
How do you do, young man?
Hello, Zeus. Take this one, sure. Do we buy a power-up? Maybe we save our money.
Never gone this far.
Let's do it.
Flame wheels.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we don't have the fountain thingy that allows me to remove one ability, right?
Let's see.
Let's do it. Okay, perfect.
Stay dead.
Ow. Ow. Okay. All right. Ooh, nice. Okay, okay. Okay, so that's Dionysus or Karen. We don't really have enough gold for Karen at the moment. Let's go for an upgrade then.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, okay. Let's do after party. Okay, none of these things seem like things that I can interact with. What is this right here? Interesting object, okay. By the way, in case anyone is curious, this is the furthest I've ever gotten Hades. I've never been to this area before. Okay, is this a boss fight or is this just really difficult enemies?
Oh, wow.
I warned you, short one. Now you face a foe more terrible even than I. The only other foe whom I've ever faced who bested me.
Yeah, chat, I think this is as far as we go. We're very likely gonna die here.
Hold, fiend. You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here.
Hello, Theseus. My name's Zagreus. Nice to meet you.
Theseus, no way. You two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
A naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not.
Well, time to die, guys. This is it.
Be gone! You truly think you shall withstand our unsurpassable bullhorn technique? They know our victory is certain here. you yet.
Oh man, that guy with his spears is very annoying.
You are unwelcome in Elysium, and I shall happily escort you out. Are you enjoying yourselves in the stands? Cower uncontrollably, you monster, for there's naught else you can do against my might.
Ooh, okay.
You and me, kid.
Take this!
Oh no!
Oh man,
Send you to the depths of hell.
pain. It is really annoying that he has the ability to block a lot of your attacks.
Oh, I want a rematch now.
So do I, buddy. So do I.
Hypnos must be on break.
Grown any wiser yet?
Hey, Achilles. My father's hole back there. I don't suppose you'll let me have myself a look. Lots for me to rummage through, I'm sure.
You know I'd do just about anything to aid you, lad. But my ability to do so hinges on me sticking to my post. Though if I do catch wind of anything back there requiring attention, you shall know.
Understood, sir.
Prince, your father, I think he's pretty steamed right now about something, so maybe you could stay away from him, or I could tell him you're not here.
Sure.
That's quite all right, too, sir. I'm not afraid of him, and neither should you be. You're the best help he's ever found.
Just doing my job here, Prince.
Strange creature. How many do I currently have? I have 25, I believe. Interesting. I don't know if any of these are worth buying, to be honest. I feel like, I don't know. The prices that they cost, like this one costs 60. I don't really know if this one is the most beneficial out of all of them. But yeah, I'm kind of just holding on to my resources for the time being. Okay, we pet the animal.
I mean, old father's nice to you at least, isn't he, boy?
Cerberus merely feigns concern for you.
Ah, sure, father. Whatever you want to say, Hades. Piece of garbage. Oh, what's happening here?
We each have our commitments to this house, Megara. There is no shame in yours. And whilst your sisters are away, you bear their burden of responsibility as well.
Indeed.
I understand. It's just, am I supposed to keep pretending nothing's changed? This house is cracking at the seams, and no one's going to admit it?
The house shall stand eternally. Although in what condition, it is ours to decide. Our obligation is to keep the house in order.
I know. You're right, of course, you're right. I'll do my best. I'll do my best for both our sakes, Nyx.
What was that about?
Alright, how much do I have? Wow, 467. Almost 500. Almost. I wonder how many keys that I currently have. Oh, I do have enough to unlock this. Okay. Let's go ahead and do it. Why don't we?
This one. Malphite and Twin Fists. Let's say we crack some skulls.
Whoa, those are some paws. Real nice.
Ooh, okay. Rapid hits. Okay. Press Y for Rising Cutter. Okay. So then... Okay. Press Y while dashing to dash upper. Ooh, okay, okay.
Which to choose? Okay.
Cool. Let's see here. I wonder if this is actually that powerful. I'll test it out and see whether I like it or not, but it may be something that I don't particularly love. Because my one true enjoyment, my one weapon that I always go for is the spear.
You're not to speak of that accursed Mount Olympus in this household, do you hear me? Nor shall you invoke the names of its inhabitants.
Sure, if you say so, Hades. But fuck you, I'm not listening
I
to you.
know the gods more than by name.
True. Hello, Poseidon.
I heard you showed that good-for-nothing fury after all. I knew you'd handle that old crone, nephew. If she troubles you again, you just remind her who's in charge down there.
I will, uncle. I do like the regular X attack.
You can't stop me. Back. All
Okay.
set.
Can't believe I took a hit this early on. That's ridiculous.
New styles for the twin fists.
Let's do
Let's
it.
see how this goes.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, no way, Zag. Looking like you got yourself a gift from old Poseidon there. He's quite the catch, but here, hope you saved some room for more.
That's kind of sort of a pun because, you know, catch, fish, you know, that whole activity. There we go. Let's do it. Get more of the dark crystal, baby. Nice.
More darkness.
I shall take that. Thank you very
What's
much.
that portal thing there on the ground?
I honestly don't know why I managed to take so much damage. I think it was maybe just because I was way up close in their face.
Let's go, Doomstone. Crashing waves.
Okay.
Trident.
Wait, what is rupture? Ooh. This is actually pretty good.
Poseidon's strength.
Okay, let's do it.
What is it now?
I'll give these wretches not a minute more.
Think you got me, do you? Almost there.
I trust they inconvenienced you at least.
I mean, they might have inconvenienced me for sure, but still, I don't think I'm gonna die to some measly peasants, you know?
That's something.
Okay, free key, I'll take it.
More louts. Right on cue.
Wait, there's spikes over there, I didn't even realize it. I have 187 right now. I think I should save it for Karen. You know what's really funny is I think the current build that I'm using right now is like not at all synergetic with my abilities. Because, you know, like my weapon that I have right now, it's a close range weapon, and yet I'm using the abilities that knock people away from me, right? Looks like Anubis is the only way forward, so free gold. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Karen. Let's do it. At this time, I don't think we need max life.
Karen's shot. Thank you, mate.
Let's do it.
I will keep fighting.
Alright, what the heck did I just walk into?
Hey there, mate.
Oh, this one.
What's that you're holding, Zagreus? Please tell me that you didn't steal the most dangerous, unstable artifacts sealed shut within your father's vault.
It wasn't I who stole them, if that's any reassurance to you, Meg.
You are a hopeless fool. You can't possibly know what you're doing with those things. You put them back exactly where you found them.
Ow.
How dare you?
I don't know how I managed to kill her, to be honest, because this weapon is really, really tough to use.
Got you. This holds some sort of power, but for what?
Titan blood, okay.
Have to keep going.
I appreciate it, Bios. I appreciate it, homie. As someone who sucks at Hades, it is definitely an achievement to be able to clear with, you know, suboptimal weapons and you know, upgrades. Do I want to remove anything? Not really. Want to buy anything? Probably not. I think it's better if I save it for Karen.
Let's go up. Check.
Oh man, facing the Bone Hydra with this particular weapon is going to be so painful. I'm probably going to lose. I am not at all an enjoyer of close-range weapons. You stop jumping around. I need to get rid of the Medusa heads, man.
Nectar bottle.
Yeah, I feel like my current build is very anti-synergy right now.
All aboard. Back to dust.
Nice. True. True. You just gotta be confident, right? Oh man, I let him hit me with the that slicer. Nice. Man, my HP is looking so disgustingly bad. Oh, the Witch Room? I actually did get that, I think, during the last run. I think that's what happened to me, is I got the Witch Room, and it was very, very painful. I don't know why I walked into the fire there, but I did. Stop jumping around, you. So problematic, dude. Alright, Hermes, give me something good.
Getting here, boss. Let me guess, you got ripped, burned, beat up with spectral clubs, something like that?
Yeah, I mean, more or less. Let's do it. I need more HP. Artemis is actually really, really good. I'll take Artemis.
You two again.
Oh, man. I hate this stupid boss. I can't believe I didn't dodge there. I don't even think that this is a real boss. I think it's like a mini boss of sorts. Yeah, I'm dead here. I didn't even see that thing shoot out any rocks at me.
Hate those two.
It comforts me to see how far you've come, cousin, and I am confident that you shall make your way eventually. I shall look forward to our conversations then.
You think so? Yeah, I mean, like, it's definitely one that, you know, it tries to prioritize survivability, but it's not always the best whenever you could be, instead of, like, trying to heal yourself, you could be trying to, what's it called? You could be trying to deal more significant damage, right? Let's do it. We always take an epic buff, right? Epic buffs are very nice.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I probably misplaced that, but whatever. Okay.
May I help you?
The furthest I've gotten is I've basically died. I basically died to Theseus. That's what happened. I died to Theseus. I beat the Minotaur in the Theseus fight. So when I was fighting Theseus, I beat the bull. I beat the Minotaur, and then I ended up dying. Wait, I don't know what that comment means. Like, does that mean that I have made it quite far and that's good? Or are you saying, like, dude, you should not have died to that guy, he's so easy? I'm not entirely sure what connotation I should take with that message, but yeah, as you can tell, I'm a boss, I'm a player who sucks at this game. I think I have a decent amount of gold right now. Do I want another Hermes buff? Yeah, I'll take another Hermes buff. Why not? The more upgrades you have, the better, right? Yeah, Theseus, I am not a fan of him. Yeah, no, I think, so, that was, okay, that run where I faced Theseus, that was the very first time I fought against him, and I think the really annoying thing about his fight, I mean, obviously there's first the fact that it's a dual fight where you have to fight both the Minotaur and Theseus, but then on top of that, he has his shield that will allow him to block your attacks, and therefore you have to be very strategic about how you deal damage to him, and it's so annoying having to... I feel like... So you mentioned before, you said that dashing a lot in this game is not always the best strategy. I think with Theseus, it can be, potentially, you know, depending on your build, depending on your weapon, all that stuff, because I don't think he's a boss where you want to stay in one place for a very long time. I don't know, I could be wrong. Wait, did I really just die to that? Yikes. I can't believe I died to a bomb after killing an enemy. That's like one of the most embarrassing deaths ever.
I'm up.
You better be.
Whoa, you just got killed by one of those bloodless Inferno bomber skeleton type guys.
That is a long name. You guys need to shorten it.
What would happen if you just kind of stood around while all their bombs went off?
What do you mean you always wondered? What do you think happens when a bomb goes off?
Okay. Achilles on break, I guess.
Okay, so I have one nectar right now. Who do I give the nectar to? Do I give it to Hypnos, or do I give it to... I don't want to give it to Hades, but I could.
Here.
Hello, Nyx.
Hey, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Ambrosia. Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Wow, okay. Oh, I see. You're in a bad mood, aren't you? You want to insult me, huh?
Nice. Well, I'll just leave you to it then.
Zagreus is a Chad. He's like, no, I'm not taking that shit.
Leave me alone.
Not as comfy as it looks.
So, hi, Prince. So, is there anything I can get you? Or maybe tidy up some more? Or I just thought maybe you'd like something to drink sometime?
Sure.
Oh, drink sometime sounds wonderful, Dusa. Maybe tomorrow, assuming I'm not getting out of here by then?
What? I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, forget I asked. Or anything. I'm sorry. Bye.
Dusa?
She needs a little bit more confidence in herself. I think a little bit more confidence is nice. Hi, Nyx. Okay, so right now, what do I have?
Special delivery.
Hey, look at
I
that.
currently have...
Which one?
Black Shawl, which I think I got from Nyx. I have this Bracer. And I have this from Cerberus. So I don't have something for Hypnos. I don't have anything from Hypnos. And I'm not sure if Hypnos will give me anything useful. Can I actually give it to Meg? Oh, I can. Ooh, what is Meg gonna give me? You can purposely summon him at the start of the floor? Wait. You're talking about Hypnos? That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. Alright, let's do it.
Surprise, Hypnos. I got you this.
Uh-oh. Well, Rebozo. Minus 1 Ambrosia.
Whoa, you can't bring that in here. Just kidding. Thanks. But wait, I'll trade you. Look.
What do I get?
Cheers, Hypnos.
Chthonic Coin Purse. Ooh, does this give me, like, extra gold if I equip it? Alright, talk to me, Nyx.
I trust that the mirror in your bedchamber has proved satisfactory, dear child.
Yeah, it's pretty helpful.
Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nyx. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now.
I think you are as well. Then it shall be as you wish.
Ooh, okay, the mirror is upgraded now? Okay.
Thank you.
New talents available.
The mirror's grown in power. Thank you, Nyx.
Swap talent. What is Fury Presence?
Other side.
Restore some of your life when you collect the dark crystals. 30% of the corrected amount per rank. Not bad. What is this one? 50% damage and dodge chance for 2 seconds when you dash. Just before getting hit. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's really good to know. Yeah, so I should definitely give it to some gods. Okay. Alright, so I think here, we first of all upgrade this. Oh wow, it costs 1,000 to get more Death Defiance. I wonder what the maximum is. If it's 3 extra lives, that's actually pretty useful. Okay, so then now I will collect more dark crystals and unlock, like, upgrade the rest of these. So Fury Presence, Dark Regeneration. Stubborn Defiance. Restore 30% life instead of dying when your life total is depleted 1 time. Ooh, per chamber? Oh, this is really, really nice. That's really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, so I think I'll upgrade the rest of these, you know, just to get myself super duper extra strong, and then I can work on Stubborn Defiance. Yeah, 30% is not a lot. That is very true, Bios. However, if it's 1 time per chamber, that kind of sort of means that you have infinite lives. I mean, that is assuming that you don't die 2 times in 1 chamber, right? Which I don't think that I would ever run into that scenario. So I'm not entirely sure. But yeah.
I think that should do it.
I don't think I can rest.
Let's see what that one does.
15% damage striking, damage foes, yep, okay. I want to upgrade this to rank 3. Receive 100 gold to spend as you please once per escape attempt. I don't know. I don't really like this one. I don't really like this one. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think that there are better keepsakes. But yeah, I want to upgrade this one to rank 3. So getting this maxed out is the goal. You're permanently stuck with 30% health, so dying would be super easy. Okay, I would say yes, but also no. Right, Bios? Because, so remember, you were talking about that one ability that Hermes has, where you can dash and regen some health after you, like, take a hit. You could use that to replenish health, and then you could also use, like, so you know you have those pools of, like, I don't know, it's like purple liquid, like wine or something, that you can purchase things with gold, such as you can purchase a like an upgrade that will heal you for 10% HP for the next 3 chambers. That can be used to help you with the 30% HP. What else is there? There's also, like, just now on the run that I did, right? I was using the fist weapon. There was an upgrade that I got from, I think it was it Poseidon's upgrade, or it might have been just a generic upgrade. I got this one upgrade that basically said, if you kill an enemy using your special, you regain some HP. So I think there are ways to regen some health if you really, really try. But I will admit that you have a good point where it is very dangerous staying at 30% HP or around that area. Like, that is very risky, and that definitely can get you killed. So yeah, I definitely see the point that you're making. What the heck is this weapon here? Oh my lord. I don't even know. Is it a gun? Is it a cannon? The heck is that? All right, let's do this.
I think I'll try this one.
Stick it to me, boy.
No turning back.
Yeah, for me right now, the spear is my #1 favorite weapon.
It's Athena.
There's something that I've wished to tell you, Zagreus. There is no shame in your upbringing. Many of us on Olympus, we likewise were born and raised under the strangest circumstances. Someday I'll have to tell you about mine.
Sounds good. Especially stronger and can deflect. Ooh, yes, I like that. I think I either want to pick this one or I want to pick this one right here. Yeah, no, that's a very good point, Bios. That's a very, very good point. I do think that is the best way to approach the game for sure. Because, yeah, Death Defiance, when you're in a boss fight, it can be a lifesaver, and it's really, really useful. Let's go with Divine Flourish, because my special damage is increased by 60%, which is a really nice buff, and I can deflect. Let's do it.
Mine.
Zeus normal attack. Is that the one that deals lightning whenever you use your X attack? Like that? I don't remember which one that is. Oh, okay. I do think that might be a good tactic for sure.
More brimstones. Who dies next?
Okay, free gold. Oh, attack speed increase with the lightning. That would be a very good combo for sure. Yeah, I can see how that would work. Stupid crystals. Come back here, you. Free key. Oh, I do like this one. I believe this is Hephaestus, if I'm not mistaken.
Fountain chamber.
Oh, it's Daedalus. Oh. Ooh. Special becomes a shot that deals phase C. Special deals 50% damage, 50% crit chance on recovery. Yo, Vicious Skewer? Oh, Hephaestus is not in this game. Wow, that's fascinating. I think I'm taking Vicious Skewer, because with this weapon, I think that the special attack is much better than the normal attack. Especially if you're facing against enemies that, you know, like, there are those enemies that shoot the orbs at you. I feel like it's really good for those encounters. Not to say that attack is bad, but I think, like, attack is that's like kind of the second option whenever you're up close to them, when you're in their face, right? But yeah, 50% crit and 50% damage is really nice.
Too bad I can't bottle this stuff.
Ooh, yeah, if I could bottle flasks of health, oh man, this game would be so over. I'd be chilling. Alright, let's do this. Ow.
Over there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, the long-range special is so nice. So nice. I think I'll save my gold. I don't need to buy anything from this pool of... I don't even know what liquid that is. Is that wine? Or is that, like, I don't know, mud? Whatever. Anywho, let's do this. Zeus upgrade. I hate this boss. Ooh, clean. That was really clean. Probably one of my best attempts.
In your existence from the goddess Nyx.
Yeah. The spear is so nice.
As best we could. A family such as mine protects its own.
Your attack emits a chain lightning when you damage a foe. Cast? I don't really cast a lot. Okay, so you probably are saying that lightning strike is really good here, Bios. I'm assuming that's what your point was. I think this is probably the best thing. Yeah. I mean, I would pick Heaven's Vengeance, but I don't know. I think it's better to pick something that does not depend on, you know, you getting hurt and taking damage and losing health, right? Okay, free gold. I'll take it. Ah, one of these floors.
Stop him, Riches, now.
Bring it on.
Caught me.
Ah, the spikes.
Nice.
Wow, these guys are freaking fast. I hate those big guys the most. The ones that, like, literally dash at you.
All right, break it up.
Now to collect.
Alright, if I could get a health fountain, that'd be great, because I definitely lost way too much health there. Not one hit. I think I took probably 20 hits. I was horrible at that. I don't know how I avoided taking any damage there. At least I think. That's a bit risky. I think I go here, right? Let's see.
Within the depths of Tartarus reside the most wretched of all the shades who linger for eternity within the underworld, whose lord and master is especially unkind to those attempting to cheat death.
Lots of wretchedness to go around, I guess.
Perfect timing.
Hello, sir.
Hello there, Mr. Rockman.
You know, Prince Ed, I'd not expected to run into you again, not after all this time. Something I missed out in the house, or what? Not had much company of late is all.
Well, something's just about always a miss back home, sir. Figured it couldn't hurt to check up on things in Tartarus a bit more frequently.
Well, I am grateful for it, I and the old boulder there in turn. I'm used to going lengthy stretches on my own, but having visitors from time to time would do me well.
You know, the funny thing is, I feel like the design of Sisyphus in this game, it makes me laugh a little bit, because it reminds me of the character from Emperor's New Groove, the one merchant guy who gets stuck with the Emperor. I feel like Sisyphus has that look going for him. That one character from Emperor's New Groove, which kind of makes me laugh, but it shouldn't be that funny. Alright. What do I want to get? I think I want to get healing, right? I feel like healing is the best thing to get here.
Here you are.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, you think darkness is the best, huh? Yeah, I suppose that's a fair point, especially if you're trying to get upgrades. I definitely get that.
Careful out there.
gemstones. Now what?
That is a good point. Yeah, that is a good point. Alright, let's go... Yeah, let's go for an upgrade here. Stupid spikes. Ow.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Deals damage and can deflect. Your abilities that can deflect also makes foes exposed. Victim takes more damage when struck from behind. Basically, I think right now, it's only my, Wait, do I have anything that can deflect right now? I don't think I have anything. I don't remember. Maybe my special can deflect. I think my special might be able to deflect. But I don't know if, getting backstab damage is useful. I think dashing to deflect is probably the safest pick here.
Your wisdom guide me.
Oh, is this Karen? Okay. Hello, Ares.
Use this.
I like this one. I like this one. I think I'll save my money. I'm assuming this is the boss fight with Meg, right?
Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supplies, shall we?
Hello, Karen. Always the most talkative fellow around here.
We meet again.
Hello, Meg.
Well, Zach, any last requests this time before I send you home?
Could you give me some nice upgrades? Be nice.
Let's see, how about a swift and painful death? Would that be possible?
Be cheeky all you like. You'll get exactly what you asked, and nothing more.
Oh my god. I don't like being up close to Meg.
How about this?
Oh, that stupid attack. Go away from me. I hate this attack so much. You're so cringe with that attack. Oh no, I'm literally right in the brunt of it. Oh god.
Try this.
Go away from me. Darn it. Yeah. You and your frickin' AoE, dude. I hate this so much. Can you stop? You're literally spamming that attack. No, I hate you. Oh, man. Oh, I don't have my double dash, dude. There we go. I was wondering why this fight felt a lot more difficult. I was wondering. I was like, this does not feel that difficult. Yeah, I was like, this does not feel as difficult. Or sorry, no, actually, it feels more difficult than it usually was. And I was like, yeah, something is off. Something is wrong. All right, let's continue onwards.
I'll just go on up. Made it to Asphodel.
I think this run is dead, though, in all honesty. I feel like I don't have the right buffs equipped, and I'm way too low HP.
That's for last time.
There we go.
Okay. Still alive.
Let me see. What do you call me? You can honestly refer to me by, I don't know, streamer. You can say Capybara. You can say Cappy. You can say Kawaii if you want to. It's up to you. I don't really mind. I mean, honestly, you could just be like, hey you bozo, right? And I'll be like, yeah, you're talking to me. Wait. Uh-oh, did my game crash and die? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Well, rip bozo, my game is dead. I have an error message here. It says, connection to your DirectX graphics device was lost. Please ensure your drivers are up to date. Ooh. Let me see here. Let me see. I'm gonna exit out of this thing right here. Okay, very quickly, chat. I'm gonna check my... No, wait, that's the wrong one, I think. I'm gonna check my graphics driver just to see if there's like some kind of update or something. So, let me see here. Drivers, check for updates. Oh, there is one. All right. I wonder if me downloading this update here is going to affect my stream. Maybe my stream is going to start dying on me. Yeah, it's pretty quick here. Like, it's downloading, and it's basically completely downloaded now, but it's going to take a couple minutes, I think, to install it. Stretch time. All right, it is stretch time indeed. That's a good point. Oh, boy. Oh, I have been hating for a little while now without stretching or anything. The old bones. Yeah, install. But I really hate this thing that happens with NVIDIA, which is that basically, when you are installing an update, what it'll do is it'll take everything on one of my monitors and it'll shove it all to one monitor. Like, I have two monitors, so it'll take one on like the left side and shove all my applications and whatever on the right side, which is just, it's so painful. Any day now, driver. Come on. All right, it's installing now. I wonder if my OBS is affected by it. Not really. I think my stream is still up. Like maybe 20% done right now. 25. But now it's stuck. It's loading at the moment. But yeah, Hades is a game where I definitely am not that great at it, and I feel like I could easily basically just sink hundreds of hours into playing this game, trying to like beef up my character and upgrade him in any possible way, you know. All right, slowly but surely. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Let me see here. Let's see. Sure, we'll do this. Play some background music. Why not? That way you guys can enjoy something while the black screen is happening. It's like at 40% right now, the download and installation for the driver. And I'm like, come on, move faster. It's weird because it'll kind of like do it in sort of chunks. Chat, I think we're back. I think we're back, chat. I apologize for that. Oh man, I should have known that my computer would fuck up. Basically, to kind of elaborate on what just happened, I do apologize for that. So what happened was the update, right? The graphics driver update. I thought that what it would do is it would take basically everything that was on my left side monitor and shove it over to my right side. And then that would be the only thing that happens, right? It would update, and then I'd be able to move everything back. But yeah, it seems like that is not what happened at all. And what ended up happening is just that, like, my stream kind of dipped and crashed because I guess, like, updating the graphics affected OBS, and OBS was not able to function without restarting it, essentially. So yeah, my stream crashed and died, but it looks like I'm going live again for yet another live stream on the exact same day, which is not really true, but welcome on back, everyone. All right, let's do this. Let's go and launch Hades again. Come on, game, I believe. You got this. I think that's probably one of the biggest issues with it's the biggest issue with having to deal with like PC is I really hate having a graphics card that is NVIDIA. I feel like it's just the way that they do their updates and whatnot is really shitty. But yeah. In any case, welcome on back, everyone. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Okay. Let's see what it actually saved. I don't even know if it saved where we were before, or if it didn't.
Still alive.
Alright, Sisyphus, Max, Life, or Hermes. Go Sisyphus. Or no, this is the other NPC. This is the other lady.
Hey, it's the Hades kid. So what's it gonna be this time, Your Royal Majesty?
Let's see here. Let's do it.
Good choice.
Why, thank you.
Bye.
See you later. Have a good one.
Let's fight. You're just in time.
Nice.
More coming then.
Ooh, yikes. Well, ripperoni. You know, so I think the mistake that I made on this run, right? Well, I shouldn't say on the run. I should say just like, you know, what I did, which I did not properly understand, is so with the mirror, right? With the mirror of upgrades that we get, I did not understand that if you swap over to the other types of upgrades, you basically lose out and you don't get the previous upgrades that you already unlocked. Right?
I guess so.
Back again.
I just wanted to apologize because I think maybe I didn't act very appropriately last time you spoke to me. But I just really like this job, and I promise I will always do my very best, so I just hope I'll have another chance.
Dusa, please, there's no need to apologize. You've been doing a wonderful job, really.
What? You really mean it, Prince? Thank you. Thanks so much.
What a funny little creature. I currently have, how much, 30? Celeste, chapter not, never. Absolutely never.
Your Highness.
Oh, Achilles. Hello, Achilles. Wait, what is this right here?
What news, Spirit?
Interesting.
I'd ask you join me for a drink, lad, but I know you've a task ahead of you, and look at those the sensors.
Nah,
Fortunately so,
Celeste
most
is not worth it.
circumstances Except yours. Leave me to it, will you? And I'll have one for the both of us.
Some other time, Achilles. Just checking in on you, but I'll be on my way again shortly.
I like Achilles. What a legendary homie. I will say though, Bios, I don't know if you are following either of these two creators, but so there's one streamer by the name of Valdeka, right? He is a Is my shout out not working? I wonder if Stream Elements is dead. Okay, so Valdeka, right? Valdeka is a wonderful, amazing content creator, right? He is a good friend of mine, someone I've had the pleasure of meeting IRL. Valdeka plays a lot of, like, indie games, right? So right now he's playing the game Prince of Persia, and he's really enjoying it. And in the past, Valdeka did play Celeste, and he is a pretty good Celeste gamer. So I would recommend checking out his channel. And then another streamer who I think is actually, like, they play multiple different games, and then every live stream that they do, they play like a different game, right? It's not the exact same game every single live stream. But yeah, like I know that this particular streamer, he has been playing Celeste like every once in a while, maybe like once every other live stream, and his username is this right here. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, so Shock is a streamer that I watch every once in a while. He basically is someone who really, I think, grew his community and became sort of a well-known Dead Cells player. He plays a lot of Dead Cells. That's what he's known for. And he really is quite skilled at Dead Cells. But, you know, obviously Dead Cells is not the only game that he plays and that he enjoys. So, yeah, right now he basically is branching out, trying out different other games, and one of the games that he is playing through right now is the one and only Celeste, right? I don't know what content he's doing in Celeste, but it's like kind of advanced Celeste gameplay. It's stuff like he's already completed A side, B side, C side. He's also done Farewell, and he's done a lot of the like high level advanced Celeste gameplay that requires a lot of tech, you know? So yeah, I think that if you enjoy Celeste, if you love that game, Shock is a fantastic content creator who currently plays it that you would, I think, have a fun time watching. But yeah, those are the two that I can recommend to you. Unfortunately for me, I am not a Celeste gamer. I am someone who prefers a little bit less frustrating and annoying games. I prefer like Dead Cells, Hades, Hollow Knight, that type of stuff. I don't really want to talk to Hades. That guy annoys me. Okay, so here, I'm gonna go to the mirror.
I can get stronger. Maybe like so.
There we go. Yeah, so I think we'll do this, and then what we can do is we can, like, upgrade these as we go along, right? Let's see here. I have 87 right now. Let's go ahead and upgrade this one. Is it better than the other one, though? 2 dashes in quick succession? Probably not better. I think I do like greater reflex better. There we go.
Good.
So yeah, what I'll do is I'll just use this kind of setup to farm the crystal and then use it to upgrade, you know?
What's a good word?
Let's see here.
34 encounters to upgrade this one even further. And then I need 3 more keys to get that weapon.
shall we do?
Yeah,
once you
yeah, I
finally
do agree with
arrive?
that.
Perhaps we could go out and meet some mortals. I know all too many maidens and or noble gentlemen who'd absolutely love to get to know you.
I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather get to know you.
I feel fabulous.
Sorry about that, Bios. I was chewing my food just now, and I didn't want to speak while talking. Let me see. Do you like the shield? I tried the shield one time, and I think that the shield is not terrible, but I will say that for me personally, I think it's a weapon that is a little bit difficult to master, right? Like, it is one that requires a lot of practice, and I think that, I don't know, at least from my first time using it, it felt a little bit slow. It felt not as efficient as, you know, for example, the spear or other weapons. Okay, free gold. Give me crystal, yeah.
I'll take that.
Okay, max life or gold. Let's do it. Oh, wait, they really are? That's something I'll need to, do some research on then.
Look what I found.
Do I want gems? Probably, I suppose. I was debating on whether I want to spend any gold. I think I'll save it for Karen, though. Nice.
Where to?
Ares, okay. Ooh, Daedalus. Daedalus is a very, very good upgrade for sure. Ow, you piece of garbage. Yeah. Let's go for it.
Lighter than before.
I'm gonna go for Karen, because I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the upgrades that Artemis offers are not good. Ooh, okay. Bios, if you want to pick, if you want to be the one who decides, do I go for 125 or 150? Do I go for the middle or the Hermes upgrade?
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about, available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
That would be me.
It's a random, yeah, it's a random upgrade from any god.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out?
What a lovely talk. Alright, 125. Let's see what it is.
Well, look at you.
Ooh, Aphrodite. Not terrible.
Again, dearest,
Not
you're
terrible.
The foul detritus of the boatman's wares. You truly take me to the best of places.
Thanks, that's my favorite place to take a date. Yeah, I will say that is generally true. Ooh, Dying Lament seems really nice. Charm is also not a bad one. Do you think Dying Lament is a good pick here? Even though it's not rare? I feel like Dying Lament is really useful, and then maybe Aphrodite's Aid comes afterwards. I think, like, for me personally, the reason why I'm not really that big of a fan of, you know, Aphrodite's Aid is simply just because with the call, you have to build up like it's like a stamina bar of sorts, right? You have to slay enemies, and then, like, if you don't have enough enemies to slay to build up the Gauge meter, then you won't be able to use your call at all, right? And then, I don't know. I feel like it takes a lot of enemies to build up that meter and to be able to unlock the call ability to use it. Especially if you're going for like max meter, getting it full. But I don't know. We'll try it out. We'll see how it goes.
No love without pain. I'll pay for that.
Ooh. Special is faster. Ooh. That was really nice. I don't know. This one is an epic boon, but it's also one that I don't think is as useful. Mainly just because with this boon, like, it's basically talking about your cast, right? And I'm not really using my cast a lot with this weapon. I feel like I'm using my special a lot more. There we go.
Let's go.
Alright. You do something really quickly, chat. Alright, cool. We are ready to go on to the next chamber. Give me this key.
Blood and darkness.
No need to be in such a hurry, boy.
Come on then. You're done.
Ow.
Almost.
Damnable fools.
There we are.
Man, I lost way too much health there. Way too much. That was very dangerous.
What now?
What did I get hit by? What the hell?
Good, come on in.
These skulls are very annoying because they appear really fast. Alright, Sissy. Let's do this, Mr. Sisyphus.
Good to see you.
Hey, sir.
If I may be so bold, Your Highness, I was wondering, what brings you back around this way again? Same story as last time?
Look, I have to level with you, Sisyphus. I'm leaving the house. I've had quite enough. You understand, I'm sure. I'm going to the surface.
Oh, that is quite an undertaking, Prince. If it wasn't you yourself proposing it, I'd like to call it madness, truth be told. Though, you're just mad enough to pull it off. Well, hey, I hope you make it. Good fortune out there.
I appreciate it. Let's see here. I will take... Yeah, I'll take darkness. Why not?
Not to worry.
Thank you, mate.
Alright, some nectar. Let's go.
See you again, all right?
Okay. Sure, let's go to Karen. We don't really have a lot of money, but we'll go to Karen, why not?
Charon's shop.
Oh, we can gift him one. Ooh, okay. Let's try it. I want to see what this does.
Charon, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude.
You're welcome, buddy.
Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you? I don't know what to say,
Bone
mate.
hourglass. Okay, interesting. Interesting.
Nice to meet you. Hey, you must be one of Meg's sisters. Nice to finally meet you. My name is Agrius. Not murderer, definitely not.
Tisiphone. Okay.
Look, I've done some things that maybe aren't great, but I am very, very sure I haven't murdered anyone.
Ooh, she's fast. Ooh. Ow.
What is she?
Ah. Oh, nice. Interesting. Okay.
That's one way to be reminiscent.
Brand new Fury that I've never fought before. That was my very first experience. Interesting. I'm surprised I did not die a single time, though.
No, I didn't see it coming.
Well, I did.
Yeah, screw you, Hades. This is quite expensive, and I don't really have a lot of money. I'd rather save it for Karen.
Going up. Getting warmer.
Alright, a Hermes upgrade? Sure. Why not?
More slam dancers.
Nice. Okay, not too terrible.
Aphrodite's really something, don't you think so, cuz? Normally I'd stop for no one here, but when it comes to her, exceptions must be made.
Ah, so I see you're a fan of Aphrodite.
Time to go.
Very nice, okay. So it auto charges. That's really, really beneficial. Alright, let's do this. Ah.
That's something.
I'm very, very low health here. No bueno. I don't have a lot of gold either. It's not even enough to afford, like, one of the upgrades, one of the boons. So I think we just go and get a max life up, even though it's not really going to be that beneficial for us.
They're slowing down.
Ooh, that was not a good floor, honestly. That was rough. Alright, Poseidon, give me a good buff, please.
That's a problem.
Oh man, I'm gonna die here. Yep.
Blood darkness.
Can you fucking move, dude? There we go.
See you next time.
Oh, you look positively in atrocious shape there, nephew. What's the matter? One too many run-ins with the wretched dead before I intervened?
More or less, Poseidon. More or less, buddy. Let me see here. Yeah, let's do it. Anubis? Why not? I will take more gold.
Heads up.
What the hell is...
More to fight.
There we go.
Should fetch me something.
Don't know how I managed to avoid all the attacks during that second phase, but I did. Alright, bring it on. I really wish I could visit Karen, but it seems like that is not going to be the case. Ah, this guy. Man, I am literally on the brink of death here. Alright, max life, Karen, or Poseidon. Ooh. Getting a Poseidon upgrade would be probably really good.
Onward.
But it's also very risky.
In the name of Hades. He's offering an exchange. I'm sure Lady Aphrodite won't mind.
Wait, so what do I currently have right now? Nice. Okay. Surely the next time I get to meet up with Karen, it'll be better. Oh, wow. I thought I dashed out of that.
That's my last chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna die here. I should have gone for Karen. I knew it. There was no other way. Yeah. That's so annoying.
Oh, that stupid Hydra.
I think the Hydra is probably the worst boss out of everything.
Oh, hi. I'd ask you how it went, but since you're here again, I guess I know already, huh? Oh well, just come on in.
Cheers.
I've done the best I could preparing him, though I'm fearful it was not enough. No one ever has escaped this place.
Your expertise has readied him, Achilles. Yet I sense it is your confidence in him which spurs him on. Do not lose faith in yourself now, lest soon he do the same.
My faith is prone to shakiness at times.
True. Alright, we pet the good boy.
Everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy?
Good boy. Okay. Anything down here? Hello, Medusa.
Oh, Your Highness, I was just making the rounds again.
Nice talk. Ruthless Reflex, maxed out, okay. Don't have enough for that. I suppose I could upgrade this one. 60%, ooh, not bad, okay.
This one then.
Sure, let's try Dark Regeneration, see if this is any better. Ooh, I'm just short of this one. Okay, so we'll stick with this one for now, and then, yeah, we'll continue to try and upgrade them later on.
Night.
Okay.
New one there.
17 encounters. Wow, this is a lot. What does this one do? Ooh, this is really, really nice. Okay, okay. I think I'll start using this one after I max upgrade the Black Shawl. And then I don't have 8 keys yet. I currently have 7 keys. Okay.
Darkness, give me strength.
Hello, Dionysus.
You're getting somewhere, man. I understand you made it up to Asphodel before. Now that is progress. Keep it up. You keep on going, yeah?
Thanks for the energy, the motivation, buddy. Hangover, cast, okay.
Cheers.
Let's do it. Okay. Free gold. Yeah, I'll take gold. Why not?
What do we have here?
Nice. Okay, a key. Perfect.
Nice try.
Nice. Alright, let's do this.
Numbskulls.
Ugh, from behind, huh? Let's go for it. A Dionysus upgrade. Nice.
In the name of Hades.
Get that for survivability. Stupid spikes. Do we have enough gold? We have 160. Might be better to just go for an Aphrodite buff instead.
Let's go, lads.
Ooh, that hurt. I actually did not even realize they had a triple bomb attack.
That's what you get.
You're so fortunate to have received the boon of Dionysus.
How's it going, Jang Shank? How are you doing, buddy?
Of us all, the god of wine himself.
Indeed, the boon of Dionysus is pretty helpful. I do like it. Attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. Cast is wide short range blast. Any chamber rewards are worth more. Ooh. Let's go for Heartbreak Strike. Why not? Yeah, no, so Jank Shank. Runs are not too terrible. I am enjoying it. I will say it is quite tricky, especially up when you go into Elysium, for sure. I think Elysium is a very, very tricky place to be, right? Yeah, and then I'm basically just trying to upgrade and unlock as many things as I can, just to make my character stronger and stronger for each run. But I feel like it's a very, very, like, continuous slow grind, you know? Going through a rough spot with your cat, that's painful. It's actually quite, I think, coincidental, because, so, there's a, you know, I'm a member of several different Discord servers, and there's this one server where, recently there was an individual I spoke with, and he has a cat as well, right? He has a pet cat, and, so... He was recently talking about how I think his cat was suffering from, it was some kind of infection, if I'm not mistaken. And so he had to take his cat to the vet several times. And there were, so what they had to do is they had to like kind of do some surgery type stuff where they had to shave some of the cat's fur and they had to like administer medicine and try to improve the cat's health. thankfully, the cat seems to be doing okay and you know surviving. But yeah, I remember like there were times when this particular person they mentioned that you know when they you know when they returned from the vet with their cat sometimes was a little bit kind of like low energy, and sometimes their cat would maybe like not eat food properly, and just yeah not really be super hungry, right? Even though the cat definitely did need to eat food. So man, I definitely understand that while obviously being a pet owner is very, very rewarding, like dogs and cats are amazing companions. It is very, very tough at times, right? You know, you have to take care of them, you have to pay the medical bills and make sure that they stay healthy and stay, you know, as energetic as they can be, right? Yeah, I will say though, Jank, unfortunately, I am someone who, like me and my family, we've never owned a pet before, mainly just because it's a very, very big financial commitment, and it's also something where, you know, like my family, my sibling and my mother, they are allergic to cats. I would say my sibling is not severely allergic, but it is still, you know, allergies, and I actually also have some cat allergies, so it is tricky to be around cats. I'm not. It's not like I'm gonna die if I'm around cats, but you know, it's not ideal to be around them for a long time. And then, yeah, basically owning a dog, owning like a puppy, it's not something that we've ever been able to commit to because of the finances and also because you know when you commit to having a pet, obviously that means that you need to clean up and you need to take care of the pet. You need to make sure that they are well fed, that they you know are not destroying your house, your home, and that they're not, you know, making a mess of everything. And if they make a mess, you have to clean up after them. You have to, you know, keep things nice and tidy and organized. And yeah, I think like basically our entire lives, my parents were just on the same page, thinking like, yeah, no, they don't have that sense of responsibility to be taking care of a pet. So we never had anything like that. And then like the place where I'm living right now, it's basically like you know, it's not the worst, but it's not like a house. It's not a big spacious area where you could have a pet that is able to roam around freely. Um, so yeah, like having a dog is not really something that is viable where I live right now. I think that if I wanted to get a dog, I would have to have like my own home. I would have to have like, you know, a backyard, for example, like a space where my dog can roam around freely and enjoy like the outside weather, you know? But yeah, the conditions that I currently live in, it's just not that ideal for a puppy or for a dog. And then obviously with the cat, cats are cool, but allergies, so it's a shame. Elysium is definitely a wall when you're still scaling up. Yeah, yeah. Elysium is basically the furthest I've ever gotten. I have not yet defeated Theseus. Theseus is the obstacle that killed me on my run, my furthest run that I've completed. Theseus is a really really annoying boss fight. I don't like that fight at all. But it is what it is, you know. Dogs are great, but they're a lot of work. They are indeed. Yeah. Cats are generally much easier than dogs. Yes, I think that is that's a very valid point. I do agree with that. Yeah. I hate these skulls. Go away. I think the skulls are the most annoying enemy just because of how fast they are. There we go.
All tuned up.
Perfect. Well, great question, Jank. Quite coincidentally, I am using my favorite weapon right here, the spear. I think the spear is probably the easiest weapon to learn and to get good at using. I've tried, so far, I've tried the sword, I've tried the shield, and I've tried the spear. I've also done one run where I tried using the fist weapon, the one where it's like these gloves that you smack the enemies with up close. I've tried using that one. I have not used the bow, and the reason why is because to me, I feel like bow weapons, they give off the impression, the appearance of being weak weapons and not really that powerful. And I think that with a bow, one of my big concerns is like I wonder if it's that easy to aim with it or if it's tricky, if it's something where you have to like really pay attention and focus on aiming the bow for it to actually hit the enemies, right? But yeah, out of the weapons that I've tried so far, I really like the spear. I like it because you can do close quarter combat, you can also do long range combat, and it's very, very nice for someone who likes to dash around and likes to be nimble and agile, you know? I don't think it's really worth. I think I'd rather save my gold for Karen, honestly.
Here we go again.
One of these
Let's see
floors.
if you can live through this.
I'd rather not. I'd rather you stop bothering me, but we know that's not gonna happen. Ow. God, I hate these annoying crystals.
Gotta hold on.
Decidedly below my expectations.
That's better.
I hate Hades. As in the father. I see. Yeah, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have not yet unlocked the rail. I'm currently collecting more and more keys, which, you know, coincidentally, I guess I should go through this door. I definitely want to unlock all the different weapon options. So, you know, that is something on my to-do list here. But, yeah, I don't think I've had the opportunity to try out the rail yet. Rail and spear are your favorites? Ah, I see. The bow with Artemis, huh? Okay. Okay, I will need to try that out. That's for sure. Give me a pomegranate. I'll take a pomegranate.
Brimstones.
These enemies are so, like, manageable when they don't have a shield on.
The power of the gods. Got some zest.
Ooh, Karen or pomegranate? Karen. All the flurry arrows go to one guy? Ooh, okay.
Yum.
Alright, what are we thinking? Bios, Jank, you guys want to pick? We have Ares or we have Hermes? I feel like you guys are probably going to say Ares because it's more of like a damage-oriented upgrade, but I'll let you guys choose.
Hey, Charon, if there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that door, then give me a sign, won't you? Great.
Afro attack. Ooh, okay. I think we do Ares. I think we go for it.
Why not?
Sure, why not? Let's do this. So is this gonna be Meg or is it gonna be a different Fury?
Hi there.
Oh, it's a different Fury.
Oh, finally. I've been waiting for this. Really.
Hello there, Fury.
You must be one of Megara's lovely sisters. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Waiting for what exactly?
So sick of, you know.
Oh, it's
doing my regular
Electo.
job,
Ooh.
uninterrupted. Not having to clean up Meg's messes.
I get the feeling we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Anyway, I always wanted to kill a god. You'll have to do.
Except for I don't think I'm a god, am I? Wait, why are there spikes everywhere? What the hell?
She's getting mad.
Oh, man. Oh, wow, she has an annoying AoE. Okay.
That's it.
Ow. Stop it with the AoE, dude. Really, it's cringe. Yeah, these spikes are so annoying. They're basically everywhere.
She's psyching up.
Take this. That does it. Here.
Yeah, this fight is going horribly. Why did I run into spikes again? Someone explain to me. I think this run is dead. Barely. I'm pretty sure I would have died if I spent like 1 more second there.
I don't like her very much. For safekeeping.
Yeah, that was a really, really bad fight. I think she's definitely... I would say she's definitely the worst, like, Fury sister out of all of them. Because, I'm gonna be honest, I think even worse than enemies and bosses in this game, I hate traps. I think traps are so bullshit and are really, really annoying. So, the fact that the entire arena is littered with traps for that specific fight, I hate it. It's the worst thing ever.
Do I still need these?
No. I don't really have a lot of gold. I think it's better if I save up.
That's enough Tartarus.
DDs are replenishable? Easy run? Perhaps. Perhaps.
Love that sulfur smell.
Alright. What is this? A Hermes? Hermes buff? If Hermes gives me like 1 extra dash, that'll be really nice.
Inferno bombers.
Why did I not dash away there?
It's Hermes.
You know who keeps me awful busy, cuz? Ares. Nothing like a good old war amongst the mortals to create demand for lots and lots of messages to go around.
I mean, he brings up a good point. Hyper sprint or quick recovery? I think quick recovery is really good for sustainability and survivability. But, I don't know. Like, I think the issue with hyper sprint is that it's 0.5 seconds, which is not really a long amount of time. That's a good question, Jank. I honestly don't know. Alright, I'm going for survivability. Why not?
Felt that.
It's probably a wrong decision, but I'll take the loss if it is a loss, right? Ah. That was really, really bad.
Even when you reach the surface, Zagreus, you call upon me then and there, all right? I'll personally see to it that you'll be escorted up to Olympus and your quest shall be complete.
Yeah, no, ranged weapons are really good to deal with bomb enemies, you know? Yeah, when you have a nice ranged weapon, it's so beneficial. Wait, why did I literally not dash to the side? Ah. Stop moving, dude. Cringe.
Perfect.
Okay, Nectar, Ares or Aphrodite. Nothing over here, I think. Hmm. That seems pretty nice. Yeah, I'll have to check out this rail whenever I get the opportunity to. Hmm. Let's go Aphrodite, I suppose. See what she has to offer. Maybe she has a good upgrade.
Trouble.
Ah. Oh my lord. Yeah. I really, really hate that boss enemy. Actually, no, I would say that's like a mini boss enemy. I hate it.
Hail. Achilles, have you ever run across the Shade of Daedalus in all your time? I found some of his legendary hammers out there, but no sign of him.
Bro, where is Daedalus?
I've never met him, no. Your father keeps him fully occupied with building out his underworld and renovating constantly. No wonder some of his old crafting tools are strewn about. I take it you've been able to make use of them?
Mm-hmm. Indeed I have.
Still not yet 60. Okay. Let me pet the doggo. Always pet the doggo.
Better talking to you, boy.
He's a good puppy. You shut your mouth, Hades. Bro, he's on vacation. That's what he's doing.
And then all 7 of those wretches tried cutting to the front of the procession line. Can you believe the nerve? As though they'd get an audience that way.
What a bunch of dummies! What were they even thinking, cutting the line? I mean, in front of you?
Let's just say if they still have any complaints for our Lord Hades, they'll be waiting for a long, long time before they get the chance to bring them up.
True.
Ladies' night, I guess. Or day. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like time is kind of irrelevant here, but I would say it feels like nighttime. Hawaii is not a bad place, I think, to visit for sure. Like, I've been there once for vacation, and I had a really, really lovely time. It's really funny, though, Jank, because... So I have a good friend of mine, someone that I used to work with for a couple of years, and he's actually a lot older than me. I think he's maybe about almost 20 years older than me, right? So he is more or less kind of like a boomer, right? He's kind of like an old man, so to speak. Although, to be honest, I feel like at his age, he's still very young and very full of energy. But I had this coworker, I have this friend of mine that I love hanging out with and speaking to. He actually lived in Hawaii for, I think, over 10 years. And every time I talk to him, he talks about how he hates Hawaii. Yeah, like, living there is very, very different from being a tourist and visiting temporarily. And I feel like when you live there for a very long time, you can get a little bit, I don't know, you can realize basically a lot of the issues, a lot of the flaws that Hawaii has, and perhaps, you know, you may find those flaws to be unbearable, right? Yeah, so it's very interesting hearing different opinions. Which island did you visit? So I think I mainly stayed on... Where did I stay? Maybe Oahu or Honolulu? I think those are the main two that I went to. Like, we basically stayed in kind of like the touristy, you know, islands, right? So the main ones that a lot of Americans go to be on vacation, right? Those are the ones that I visited. Yeah.
Maybe this.
Hmm. 75% attack and special damage when striking undamaged foes. I feel like this is better than Shadow Presence. Yeah, let's go for this one instead. Dark Regeneration. Sonic Vitality. Okay, we'll try this build. Has import issues, which are less noticeable as a tourist. Imagine the tourists become increasingly less tolerable the longer you live there as well. Yeah, that sounds about right. How many more encounters do I need? Literally 2 encounters. Wow, okay. So close. Oh, I do have 8. Okay. Unlock.
Let's try it. Exogryph, the rail of adamant.
The adamant rail. Hold X to fire. Okay. Press R to reload. That's kind of annoying to reload. Can I actually change the button? Here. Oh, it doesn't give me the option, right? Oh, it does. Hold on, reload. It's a good reload button. Summon. Wait, so maybe I changed this one. Wait, hold on. Change it to LT. Change this one to that. And change this one to that. I suppose this works. Swap those around a little bit. Hold, then release Y to bombard.
Nice one.
But that's only one giant bullet. I don't know if that's actually worth it. Press X while dashing to dash strike. I don't want this. Oh, so I have 12 bullets. Okay, I can see it at the bottom. I see. Y'all remember the gun chapter in Greek mythology? Absolutely, yes. Greek mythology, they were very famously known to have guns, right?
A mortal's life is short and fraught with pain. Is that truly the life you yearn for, boy?
I yearn for a life where you do not look down upon me condescendingly and lecture me. Hello, Ares.
Did you happen to know, my kin, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest? You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
Thank you, Ares. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, I like this weapon. I like it a lot. Another Ares buff. We'll take it.
Rearmed. Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh, attack inflicts doom. Okay. Let's take it. It's an epic buff. Let's see what's through here. Nice. Okay, crystals, let's do it.
Surprise. How's that?
Nice. Nice. Ah, I got hit.
Over there.
Okay, pomegranate or gold? Let me take some gold. I might need it for Karen later on. Sounds great. I appreciate it, my dude. Have a great night. And, yeah, hopefully I'll catch you during another Hades session, you know? I appreciate it, my dude. I appreciate it a lot.
I'll take it.
Don't really... I have 150, but I think I'd rather collect more darkness first. And then, later on I can... Later on, I can go ahead and, you know, visit Karen with more gold.
Crushed.
Nice. Nice. Ooh, okay. Let's go for, Nice. Ooh, clean. Nice. Ooh, clean. Yeah, I think Athena is a really, really good buff to get.
Hands, cousin. A malignant thing if you were to ask me, and not one I would ever use myself. Unless perhaps I had no other choice. I suppose it must have been that way for you.
I mean, hey, I kind of like this weapon, honestly. You're especially stronger and can deflect. Ooh. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. Let's do it. I don't really use the special a whole lot, but I think it might be time for me to use the special. Let's go for it.
Come get smashed to bits. I'm empty.
Ah.
Do that. Who's next?
Barely survived that.
You've met Athena, dearest.
forest, so you know not all the ladies on Olympus are alike. And I, for one, am grateful to our forebears for that.
Well, shit. Okay, that's some strong words against Athena. Wow. Okay, aren't you harsh? Hmm. All right, nectar. Sure. Let's take some nectar, shall we?
Can catch my breath. Refreshing.
Okay, very nice. Ooh, okay. Do we want a key or do we want darkness? Currently have 2 keys right now. And I think I need like 5 keys to unlock more with the mirror. 77 dark. Let's go for a key this time.
Uh-oh.
I've tolerated your impudence for long enough.
Found me, huh?
Ah.
Nearly made it.
Let's go.
Blood and darkness.
Okay.
There we go.
Key, thank you. Let me see here. Sure, why not?
For sure.
I'll invest. Maybe we can gain some health back, you know?
Not yet. Right.
Nice.
Power of Olympus.
Let's upgrade our regular attack, because I feel like we used it a little bit more than the special. Although using the special is beneficial. Nice. I have enough for Karen. Let's go to Karen.
Charon's shop. I'll take this one.
Your cast is a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. After you dash, a bolt strikes a nearby foe. Let's do it.
I'm sure Lord Ares won't mind.
Okay.
I'll take it. Palm power.
Palm power indeed, baby. Please tell me it's Meg.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's her. Okay. This is not that bad.
How about no? No murder. No murder. again.
Ah. Ah. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Well, lost one life.
Not finished.
Nice. Okay, not bad, not bad. Minus one life, but that's fine.
Go wrongfully accuse somebody else. Did Exegriff just shudder?
Titan Blood, okay, very nice. I will say, I still do not know what the heck Titan Blood does, but hey, I'm collecting it, right? Alright, let's proceed.
Tartarus. Thank you. Asphodel.
Okay, a Hermes buff, okay. I feel like Hermes is the buff that we get a lot of the time in Asphodel, especially the first one, you know?
More.
Nice.
You've heard already from my pop, haven't you, cuz? Wonderful guy. We don't get to spend a lot of time together, though. You know how that is. Well, see ya.
Always the Quickster. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna take an extra dash. Always beneficial. Okay, so we have darkness or we have gems. We have a third one? Ooh, Sisyphus, okay. Let's go for it. Let's see what Sisyphus has to offer.
Must be Eurydice. Hey, money.
Money indeed. Free moolah.
Come in.
Ooh, I wonder, should I give... You know what? Screw it. Let's give it.
Eurydice, thank you for making me feel welcome in your pleasant home. Can't say the same for most places I've been lately. I have a small gift I wanted you to have.
Oh, that's awful sweet of you, Your Royal Majesty. Bringing me fresh ingredients like this. You know what? Here's something for you too. Help keep you safe out there.
Thanks
Evergreen Acorn. Ooh, okay.
Hey, it's the Hades kid. What's it going to be this time,
Let me take... Yeah, let me take Palm Porridge.
You got it.
Thanks so much.
Alright, let's do this. Max life increase. Okay.
Ready.
Okay, nice.
Must be the last of them.
Nice. Very clean. Reload. So we go this way. Okay, we have Athena, we have Karen. I don't have enough gold for Karen anyways, so we might as well go Athena.
Off we go. Hit me if you can, witches. I'm out.
Nice.
Well, I, for one, had a lovely time.
Let's do it.
The Shield of Light.
The act of sorcery often ends in an untimely death and an eternity in Tartarus for careless souls, though some are able to perfect the trade and take up permanent residence elsewhere.
Act of sorcery, interesting. Okay. So is he talking about like Sisyphus and the lady who gives you a free buff?
I'm sure the Witch's Circle will reconvene soon enough.
The Nubis, the one and only path? I mean, I do suppose I could use some gold, right? Getting 100 gold is quite useful.
Wave makers.
Nice.
Vast riches.
Alright, so we have Anubis, we have Hermes. I think we go Hermes just to see what he can offer. Could be useful, could be absolutely terrible, but we'll see. Alright.
Ready.
Ow. Ah. Nice.
In the name of Hades.
Let's try Hyper Sprint. I want to see how useful it is. Pomegranate, Karen. Let's go to Charon and see what buffs he can give us. It'll probably also be a good idea to heal here. Ooh, a Zeus buff, okay. Oh, he doesn't have a heal, he only has darkness.
Should help keep me going.
Okay. I am going to hold off, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's a good idea to actually take it.
Always a pleasure, Charon. Powered up. You must have a lot of stops around these parts, don't you, Charon, mate? Most of the dead are here in Asphodel, correct?
Indeed.
I'll just have a look around.
What a nice talkative fellow. Alright, time to face the stupid Hydra. The worst boss so far in this game.
Bone Hydra, you look positively smashing. Not now.
Ah, the waves. Nice. Nice.
Right there.
Nice. Let's go. Ooh, I think the final hit was Doom, which was really, really cool.
That's what you get. I'll just tuck
True.
that away.
Diamond. Ooh, okay. I don't know what this diamond is, but I'll take it. You reload as well. Embark. Okay.
You surpassed my Hydra.
Indeed, I did.
I sure did,
I've
Father.
surpassed it many times, in fact, I should say. Alright,
Get me
let's
out
do
of here.
this.
And check. Nice and cool up here.
It is, but Elysium is a very annoying place as well. When in doubt, always go for the Daedalus Hammer.
That one's come back.
Nice. Nice. Your special fires a spread of 5 bombs, but each deals minus 30 damage. No, hard pass. Your attack bounces to 1 additional foe. Your attack is a 3-round burst. You never have to reload. Oh, bro. Oh, this is so sexy. Delta Chamber? Oh my god.
The rail grows stronger.
It does indeed. Holy, I think this is my new favorite weapon in the entire game. Alright, give me more gold. I need gold for Karen and for other upgrades. Man, those things hurt. Nice. Definitely lost too much health on that run, though. Feel like, I took a massive, massive gamble, and it was not really worth it.
Something's amiss.
Death approaches.
Thought you could just get away from me, did you?
Hello, Thanatos, sir. I mean, I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm running through the hell that is, what is it, Tartarus? I don't know what business you have with me, but hello.
Thanatos, I figured it was only a matter of time before Father sent you after me to do his dirty work.
Zagreus, is that really why you think I'm here? Let's see how many of these exalted champions you can send back to their dooms, unless you'd rather I would send you back to yours.
Sure. I mean, that was what I was doing anyways. I was trying to kill everyone, right?
Here come your father's forces.
Let them come.
You die next. Any last words?
Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
Oh my lord. How am I dying here of all places?
That's all of them.
So does that mean you're going to kill me now?
You left, without so much as telling me goodbye. I suppose you knew I'd catch up with you sooner or later. Is that it? No escaping death and all?
I mean, I guess, since I've died like 50,000 times already in this game. But, I didn't even realize we were friends, buddy.
I left when it was necessary, Than. I thought of you and hoped you'd understand. I have to do this.
That's more motivation than I've ever heard from you. Well, if you won't say it, I'll say it. Goodbye, Zagreus.
Wait, so...
No way.
Hmm. Let's go to Karen. Let's see what he has.
Just what I need.
Your abilities that can deflect immediately activate doom effects. Ooh.
Combined power.
This is not a boss enemy, is it? Or it's like, is it a mini boss enemy? I think it's a mini boss enemy. Oh, it's the Minotaur.
You have met the champion, the king. Let us see if you are fit to face him once again.
Sure, why not?
You mean face both of you together, which doesn't seem particularly fair.
True. You tell him, Zagreus. Point it out. Absolutely a scam fight.
Life isn't particularly fair, short one, nor death. I'd have expected you to know as much. But here, have your fair fight.
Oh, wait. He actually hit me that time. Wow, that hit. Okay. I got too greedy there. Oh, man. Dude, his AoE is strong.
Well done. I respect your strength, short one. The champion of Elysium awaits. Until such time.
What an annoying fight, man.
Got him that time.
That was painful.
We'll keep you safe here from your father, Zagreus. But while you're still inside that underworld, there's only so much we can do.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, Uncle.
Shocking.
I like that pun. Very nice.
I'll destroy you.
Nice. Nice. Oh man, I thought I fucking dashed through him. No. Ugh. Those chariots are so annoying. I hate them a lot. What a pain.
Hey, did you see? My brother. He's come back. He's here, somewhere, I think. Good old Thanatos. He's so busy all the time, he never talks to me. Kinda like your dad with you, I guess.
True. I mean, I would assume the reason why is because you're always sleeping and goofing off and doing nothing.
Indeed. Must have missed Achilles.
Your Highness.
Wait, can I give to Thanatos? Oh, I can't. That's a shame.
Yusei's doing all right.
You are not to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
We have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
Okay, spicy
I hate it
words.
when they fight.
Yeah.
Where's Cerberus?
You tell him. Okay, nothing over here. Let's see. How many nectars do I currently have? Only one of them? Okay.
Excuse me, sorry, I just have to file this report. It's very late.
See you, Dusa.
Nice chatting with you. Alright, chat, can we upgrade anything? Let's see if there's anything available. I don't yet have 600, so definitely not that. Alright, looks like I can't really upgrade anything. However, what I can do... Let me go here.
What's this one here?
So I've already maxed out Black Shawl. I think the next one that we do is... Well of Karen.
Go with that one.
And then yeah, we've got our nice choice of weapons here. Okay. Yeah, I think you know, the rail weapon, the railgun, is pretty darn nice, but I do also really like the spear. And the one thing, so this is something that, I don't know, maybe it was because of my build in the game, right? Maybe it was because of like the upgrades and abilities that I had on my runs, but I felt like the spear was able to deal more damage per hit to the enemies, right? Like, for example, the chariots that we faced against. There was like small chariots and there was big chariots. I think that the spear was able to take them out a lot faster than the railgun was, which does kind of make sense because the railgun is multiple shots and it's, you know, basically meant to be, like, rather than damage per singular hit. It's meant to be more overall damage dealt, you know, in a specific time frame, right? So yeah, I very much understand why they would decrease the damage per hit compared to something like the spear, since it's multi-shot, you know? But yeah, very nice indeed. Okay, let's go back here. Is there anything else left for me to do here? Can't talk to Nyx. Let me talk to Thanatos. Let's see what he has to say.
Go about your business, Zag. What if Lord Hades saw us chatting like this now? I risked everything by helping you out there and still you failed.
Turns out there's quite a lot of dead to fight down in the underworld. Though I probably got farther than I would have thanks to you.
Always happy to oblige. Especially when it causes me to risk my station. To risk everything I've worked for.
I can sense the sarcasm, the passive aggressiveness. Can't say I'm a big fan of it.
Bye?
Yeah, you two seem like good chummy old friends, don't you? Okay, I don't think that there's anything we can do really here. Yeah. Okay, let me check this. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and unlock the 60 cost one, just because we are so close. But then I do absolutely want to unlock the rest of these, you know? And then it seems like all of this stuff is, I don't know. It seems like it's kind of cosmetic stuff. Okay. Oh, I can still gift, huh? I can't gift Nyx anything.
Cerberus must be asleep somewhere.
Thing. Yeah, you know, the one thing that I was told by, who was it? I think it was yeah, it was Bios, right? Bios mentioned to me saying that like it's a good idea to give the ambrosia, the nectar, to gods that are able to be summoned in battle and help out. To be honest, I don't think I have yet reached that part where I am able to interact with the gods in that manner and where I'm able to, you know, call them by my side and have them aid me. So I'm kind of wondering where it's like, how long am I going to hold on to these nectar before I actually get to use them, you know? Okay. In any case, let's see here. So, chat, let me chat, well, let me talk with you guys for a moment. For anyone out there who might be lurking my stream right now, I do want to kind of explain. So, today, I think I've streamed for probably about, I want to say like 4 or 5 hours minimum. You might look at, you know, the Twitch page, and you might see that I've been streaming for only 2 hours according to my stream time. However, what ended up happening is that in the middle of my stream, I thought that I could update my graphics driver without my stream dying. Unfortunately, that was completely wrong, and I looked like an absolute moron whenever that happened. So for anyone out there who's curious, like, oh, well, this seems like kind of sort of a little bit of a short stream compared to like your previous live streams, just know that there are actually 2 VODs from today. There's 2 different, you know, segments. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do anything to combine them into one. I think they're just going to have to stay separated into 2 different VODs. So if you want to see like my initial Hades gameplay for today, for day 3, then go and check out that other VOD that I think should be available already and should be published, because it was basically an abrupt end to the stream that I did not expect. But yeah, I will be sure in the future that I do not make the same dumb mistake where it's like, if I have some kind of software upgrade for my PC, I'll probably leave it to either before or after the stream rather than doing it in the middle. Yeah, the main reason why I kind of panicked and screwed up during today's stream, because I received an error message when Dead Cells crashed, and it was an error message that I was not familiar with. You know, I'd never seen it before, and I didn't know what to do, right? And so you know, seeing that error message, I had this fear. I had this moment of panic where I was like, what if I try to launch Hades again, and when I launch Hades, the game doesn't run anymore, and I can't stream it anymore until I upgrade the graphics driver. So I kind of thought to myself, might as well try to download the graphics driver update while the stream is up. But yeah, this was a good lesson learned. This means that we should never, ever, ever do that in the future. But yeah, in any case, chat, it is currently 3:30 a.m. for me right now, and I definitely need to get some sleep. Even though it is the weekend, you know, obviously I don't want to like stay up until 8 a.m. or whatever, and then be completely useless and dead during the entirety of Saturday. Plus, who knows? Maybe I might have some stuff that I would like to do, some activities or whatever on the weekend, where I get to like maybe go out and spend time with friends or do something else, right? Maybe even spend time with family, right? So yeah, it's probably best that I end the stream here and call it. Let me see here if there's anyone that I can raid at the moment. Take a look. So we've got Premiere 2 who's live. You got Shock who's live. I think I'll send you guys over to Pete because I really love Pete. He's an awesome human being, and I think it's been a while since I've raided him. For those who do not know Pete, I will kind of like explain a little bit about who he is. So Pete is a Japanese. You came a little bit late, Mazen. You came a little bit late, buddy. So Pete is an American content creator who lives in Japan. He's been living there for the past like 13, 14 years, and he makes all sorts of like variety content streams. He, you know, plays a lot of video games, including RPGs and retro games. He also, he also does like sometimes some Japanese IRL streams where he walks around and explores Japan with his chat. He does all sorts of like really, really cool, awesome variety content that's very enjoyable, very entertaining to watch. So today, what he is doing a Pete craft stream. For those who don't know, Pete is his actual real name, Premiere 2. So he's doing a Pete craft stream where he is currently building a Lego set on stream for, you know, him and his wonderful chat to enjoy. And the Lego set in question is the Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse, which I didn't even know existed. And to be honest, like, I personally am not someone who absolutely loves I don't really love the Ghostbusters franchise. It's not something that I'm really particularly fond of. I saw, like, you know, the original Ghostbusters movie, the one that's very famous, very popular, but I just kind of thought, like, cool, it's a good movie, but it wasn't something where it's like, man, this is like an all-time favorite, you know? And at least for me personally, I think it's also because of just, you know, my age and how I grew up. For me personally, I think that you know, a lot of people may look at Ghostbusters and be like, yeah, that movie is a classic, right? It's a timeless classic that will transcend, you know, history. I don't really view it as a classic, maybe because I did not really grow up with it. But I can understand the significance, the importance of Ghostbusters to a lot of people out there. But yeah, so Pete is currently building the Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse set. I'm actually taking a look at his stream right now. He seems to be like at the very, very beginning of building it. Like, he doesn't seem to have made a whole ton of progress, so it's not like you guys are gonna miss out on a lot, which is awesome. So I'll raid on over to Pete and let you guys enjoy that. If you don't really care about, you know, Lego building stuff, and that's really not something you're interested in, you're more than welcome to find a different content creator to go and watch instead. But I would like to very humbly, modestly ask you guys if you're willing to stick around for the raid, show some love and support to Pete, right? It's always nice whenever I get to have, you know, a couple of people who are a part of my stream who I get to send over to other streamers and show them some support as you know, someone who's small and who's a nobody on Twitch. But yeah, so day 3 of Hades wrapped up. I think that as a whole, if I were to kind of like talk about how my experience was today, I think that unlocking the railgun was super duper cool. I think that it's a fantastic weapon, right? Railgun is awesome. We were able to unlock some mirror upgrades, right? I will say, I think a lot of the alternative upgrades, right? The ones that look, what is this, like yellow or bright green? I feel like a lot of them are not better than the normal basic red upgrades, right? Or abilities. Yeah, to me, it kind of feels like the red ones are default, but yet they're very efficient, they're very optimal, you know? And so, yeah, I feel like swapping over to the light green or the yellow versions, not really as effective, not really that much of like a massive upgrade or improvement. So for a lot of these, I think I'll stick to the basic. The only one that I'm changing over to the green or yellow version is the Fiery Presence, right? But yeah, and then I definitely do want to like eventually unlock the rest of these, right? Yeah, these new talents, I do want to unlock them. The thing is just that like I'm not entirely sure if I need keys for anything else, right? Like I don't know if there's gonna be more items that randomly appear that I need to spend keys on. So for the time being, I'm kind of holding on to my keys and saving them, right? I think we made some really good progress though. So the furthest that we got is we got to Theseus. We killed the Minotaur, right? We killed the bull, but Theseus was still alive, and he managed to block a lot of our attacks, and he managed to eventually kill us. I think that okay. So here's the thing that I would say. You know, if so, I think by the time that we got to Theseus, we did not really have our revive abilities, right? We did not have the Death Defiance ability. Yeah, and I think if I'm not mistaken, during the beginning of the fight with Theseus, where we were fighting both the Minotaur and Theseus at the same time, I think that we ended up using one of those Death Defiances, or it might have been even earlier than that we used it. But what I would say is that if I went into the Theseus fight and I had both of my Death Defiances available, I had basically 2 revives left over, and I could use both of them for the Theseus fight. I do think we could have eventually defeated Theseus. Unfortunately, it just we weren't given the good RNG, right? And I would say that something that contributed to the failure of that run is I think if I'm not mistaken, we ended up losing our Death Defiance earlier. I'm pretty sure that we maybe faced against one of the other Fury Sisters that's not Meg, and or we might have gone into a chamber or a room or a level or whatever you want to call it where there were really dangerous enemies, right? So yeah, it was just kind of just bad RNG overall, but we I think did make some really good progress getting to Theseus, killing the Minotaur, and turning it into kind of more of a 1v1 fight. But yeah, no, that boss is definitely a pain in the ass, like definitely very, very tricky to deal with. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to continuously attempt the fight and eventually defeat Theseus. We'll see. But yeah. So far, day 3, lots of good progress. I'm very happy with how far we got, and I'm happy to continue playing the game as we go further along, right? So yeah, I think, chat, the game plan is, basically for Saturday's live stream, I think that we will focus primarily on Hades. I don't think we'll have really anything to do in Genshin, so we'll focus on Hades. I don't know how long the stream is going to be, but we'll try and do a nice, substantially long live stream for Hades. And then on Sunday, we will definitely be back with more Genshin, and we should be able to do some more Hades after Genshin, although that is not 100% guaranteed. Plans can change, and I may end up doing something else, but I would like to play more Hades in the future, right? During as many live streams as I possibly can. But yeah, in any case, thanks chat for hanging out. I appreciate it. It means a lot. And I do apologize for today's kind of fuck up with the stream crashing and dying and then me going live again. That was very unfortunate, and I hate that it happened, but mistakes are made every once in a while on this channel. Let me see. I'm trying to think. So there are actually, I suppose, like 2 things that I can share with you guys that I'm pretty darn excited about, looking forward to. So I mentioned this, I think, during one of my previous live streams for those who were not there. So I recently purchased a plushie of a capybara, right? Because my channel is the capybara channel. And this plushie, the reason why it's like, something I'm very excited about is because 1, it's a very, very cute plushie. And 2, the size of the plushie is meant to be massive, right? I think that, let me actually look up the size here. So all right, let me see here. So yeah. So this particular plushie, the size of it, it says 88 centimeters, which I think is the sort of like length of it, right? Like how long it is. I think it's 88 centimeters long. And you know, for those of you who are American, for those of you who grew up with the education system that I did, that would be almost 35 inches long. So 88 centimeters, 34.6 4 inches long. That is basically over 3 feet long. And you know, I've seen, so the way that I discovered this plush is that I watched these different content creators, and they actually got to so they went to this restaurant that they ate at, and the restaurant had these plushies available for the customers to like enjoy and sit with, right? So yeah, like I've gotten to see the size of what these plushies look like when they are kind of put right next to a person, and they like these plushies are absolutely massive, and they look very, very adorable, very cute, very awesome. So I purchased this plushie, and it's going to be, so it's being shipped to me from Japan, and I got an email. I think I got an email. When was it? Yesterday? No, not yesterday. Let me see here. When was it? Take a look here. Actually, yeah. Wait. Yeah. So, well, okay. Never mind. Today is technically Saturday, right? It's technically Saturday already because it's 3:40 a.m. in the morning. However, I'm pretending that it's Friday still because, you know, I haven't gone to bed yet. However, I received this email on Thursday. So I say yesterday, even though it's 2 days ago. I received it on Thursday where basically they said, let me take a look here. So they said, there we go. Yeah, they said that the item that you ordered has been delivered to a shipping service, right? Like a mail carrier called Yamato Transport. And then they are planning to basically take this item and deliver it to a forwarding service that I paid for. And this forwarding service, assuming that things go properly, the forwarding service will then contact me and be like, hey, we got your item, please pay for the shipping. And then I pay for the shipping, and then it gets sent over to me, right? So yeah, I'm basically just waiting on that. I'm hoping that maybe within the next week, or maybe like 2 weeks, I can potentially get my hands on the plushie. I don't know how long it's going to take to ship it, though, to be honest. I feel like, you know, it should not really take longer than like a week or 2 weeks, but there's a chance that I may receive it, you know, sometime at the beginning of March, if I'm unlucky, right? If it takes a long time to get delivered over to me. But I am very glad that, you know, they are keeping me updated on the progress of it, and they're letting me know that they have, you know, gotten the item, they've shipped it out to the forwarding service, all that stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's really, really cool. And then one last final thing that I can share with you guys and update you guys on. So I think also on, I want to say also on like, let me see, Thursday? Or maybe it was Wednesday. Yeah, it might have been like Wednesday or Thursday. I basically got an update from one of the artists that I commissioned for emotes, and she has come up with some amazing, wonderful sketches and drawings, and yeah, they all look absolutely incredible, and I love them a lot. And so yeah, basically she told me that, yeah, so she said that she has the regular normal static emotes, and she said that she's gonna start doing the what's called the like line drawing for the artwork, and coloring the emotes, right? And then the last thing that she sent over to me is she sent over an example of one emote that you know, she was able to, it looks like she finished with the line art and she was able to color it in and make it look very pretty. So I think that she sent over kind of one of the final products, final looks for the emote, which I'm very, very excited about. I will say, so, you know, this is something that I don't really particularly have any complaints, or, you know, I'm not someone who looks at the work that my artist has done and has anything like negative to say about it, or any complaints, right? Like this is definitely not something that I am upset about. But it's interesting. I wanted to like kind of point out and share with you guys that so when I was talking to this artist, right, I asked them if they wanted to do a commission for me, and they said, yeah, I'd be more than happy to. And when I was speaking to my artist, she asked me a question, and she said, "Would you like to have, your emotes be specifically a capybara, or would you like to have emotes drawn that resemble you, like your face and what you look like?" And I I think that deep down, I very much prefer, the capybara symbol because it's kind of like the image of my channel, or at least it's what I want to be the image of my channel, But I basically told my artist, I said, if you think it would be better to have emotes of myself and my face and whatever, rather than only the capybara, then sure, why not? Let's go ahead and do it, right? Like I said, if it would be easier for you to draw it with these different expressions, these different like emotions, right? Then feel free to draw my face and what I look like. And so these emotes that my artist is creating, like all these emotes, they are not a capybara animal. They are instead a kind of anime character version of my ugly face, right? But they look amazing. They look incredible, and I absolutely love them. So I think that I will very much enjoy getting to add these to my channel and have people use them if they would like to. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about that. And then I think starting this next week, maybe on like Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to reach out to the other artist and I'm going to be like, hey, how's it going? Wanted to check in and see how things are, right? Because yeah, like even though I don't want to bother this other artist and pester them and just like get on their nerves, I do want to have them stay accountable, and I do want them to not like postpone and procrastinate on doing my emotes because I would like them to be completed in a timely fashion, right? So I'm gonna reach out to them probably this next week, and I'll be like, hey, how's it going? Were you able to make any progress with finishing my emotes, right? And we'll see what they say. But yeah, for now, at the very least, it seems like I will have at least a couple emotes that are available on my channel soon. So very, very hyped about that. Very excited. Very much looking forward to it. Yeah, in any case, I will see you guys, honestly, in like, I would say maybe 16 hours from now, or like 17 hours from now, like not too long, less than a day. I'll see you guys again on Saturday for the Saturday live stream, right? And we'll be playing more Hades Day 4, and we'll get to enjoy the game a lot more and hopefully progress a lot. We'll see. But yeah, in any case, let's go ahead and raid on out. Let's activate the raid here. So I'm going to type raid and then Premiere 2. There we go. And then I will go ahead and queue up the ending song here. I'll swap over to the ending screen, queue up the ending song, start the raid, and the raid will, basically send you guys immediately over to Peach channel after the song ends. Araz the Great, welcome on in, welcome on in. Araz, you kind of caught me at a little bit of an awkward moment as I'm actually about to end stream. I'll explain this very quickly since it might be a little bit confusing, Araz. So I actually did stream today for about, I want to say 5 hours total is how long I streamed. Now you might look down on Twitch and you might see like, wait, he's only been live for like 2.5 hours. During the middle of my stream, my stream died and crashed. So basically I have 2 different VODs for today. Therefore, if you want to go back and watch any of my Hades gameplay, you're more than welcome to check out the previous VOD or this VOD whenever it does get published. But yeah, unfortunately, I've been streaming for like 5 hours now, and I'm definitely in need of sleep and rest. So I'm gonna be calling it here. But yeah, Araz, I actually, since you probably came in wanting to watch some Hades gameplay, I will be going live in about maybe like, I want to say, maybe like 16 or like 18 hours from now, I will be going live again. So if you are available during that time and you're not busy, then you're more than welcome to tune in to Saturday's Hades live stream, because I will be playing the game again very, very soon. So feel free to check out the channel during those live streams that are not going to be too far away. But yeah, I do appreciate the follow, Araz, and hopefully you have a great, wonderful day or night wherever in the world are you located. But yeah, I'm gonna be raiding out here. Okay, cool. So yeah, I will queue up the ending song for you guys. I will let it play through. Once the song ends, you guys will be sent over to the raid immediately, and hopefully you guys enjoy the content that the streamer I'm raiding is doing at the moment, right? But yeah, to anyone and everyone out there, right? All you wonderful, lovely people, whether you were watching the live stream, whether you are watching the live stream right now, or whether you will be watching the VOD in the future, or I should say in this case, the VODs, plural, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys very, very much so. I had a blast playing Hades today. Hades is such a fantastically fun and addicting game, honestly. I really could imagine myself playing, hundreds of hours of this game without getting bored of it, yeah, I hope you guys are willing to tune into future Hades live streams that happen, and yeah, hopefully I'll get to chat with you guys in the future as well. For now, I want to say stay safe out there, stay happy, stay healthy, eat lots of yummy, delicious food. Make sure you guys drink plenty of water. Always stay hydrated. Always take care of yourselves. Stay comfy, stay cozy, and I will see you guys in about like maybe 18 hours from now, maybe 19 hours from now, something like that. We'll see. But yeah, for the time being, I will say good night and farewell. So will this little chunky boy right here. He's gonna say good night and farewell. So good night and farewell to all of you lovely people. Much love, and yeah, let's get this raid going, shall we? Okay, cool. We are prepared. I'll swap over to the ending screen, and I'll start up the song. Peace out, guys. Bye.